Bro, I'm old enough to understand now. Just tell me the truth. Like, what's the truth? Like, y'all weren't ready. Y'all young. I
Time
mean,
and she probably hate me for saying it. If it was school time, cause she don't even like talking about her business. But if it was school time, she gotta go get a loan. She gonna do whatever to make sure that we don't go without.
like,
But
if he put his hands on me tonight, bro, I'm finna be homeless, bro.
I ain't gonna flip, bro. I went to the trash can. When that high went down, I went to the trash can, got the blunt and the lighter. I'm in
It's
that.
crazy. All these years I'm still torn. Been fighting with the devil ever since that I was born. Came out of the womb with these demons on my back. Cause how the fuck my mama and my daddy didn't even want their own son. But I forgave him after years. But it's looking in my body steady bringing up the feels. I love him for sure, but I just call it how it is. It's part of my growth, so I just gotta keep it real. How the fuck I'm supposed to feel? All them nights when I was hungry, me and my grandma splitting bologna. Then she left me by my lonely. Changed my perspective and my persona. The hate in my heart made me disown them. How the fuck I'm supposed to feel? My little cousin Poe, she said some shit that I probably wasn't supposed to know, but she can't hold it no more, cause it was her need, it was aching her. She told the world that her daddy had been ripping the fuck. I just seen him, he been playing in my face, cause I know her mama wouldn't let it happen that way. My angel said, let God just put him in the play, but the devil said, shoot that fuck nigga in the face. How the fuck I'm supposed to feel? He free, they gave my uncle 40 years. Man, I done shed at least 100 tears, cause that pussy ass rat killed my brother by the sack. I know it seems I'm chill, but I want my lick back. How the fuck I'm supposed to feel? Grown niggas hurting, baby. This shit still feel crazy, but rest in peace and daily. That shit hurt, that it turned me to the savage like they gave that pussy life, but I still don't feel satisfied. How the fuck I'm supposed to feel? Nobody got the answer. They say that they gon' pray for me, but that's their only answer. My heart been so numb ever since I can remember. I got so many bonds, I still wish I could rekindle. But trust me though, I've been trying, fool. And I put that on God, I ain't lying, fool. So if I hurt you, please forgive me, I ain't mean it, dawg. And if you hurt me, that shit gone, I forgive it all. Walk. I'm steady searching my soul for answers. I'm steady searching my soul, yeah. I'm steady searching my soul for answers. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm steady searching my soul for answers. Oh, but one day I find it. The blind leading the blind, so it's safe to say that I done been blinded. But it's God's timing.
I know it's God's timing, but I want it now. I've been fighting with depression, I can't even lie. Am I really strong or do I act tough? Cause sometimes I wanna say fuck it and just give up. My mama raised me in little brain, had no daddy there. Every Christmas, every birthday, he ain't even care. I stopped caring more and more year after year. Learn to let that hurt go, love don't live here. Time to be a man now, ain't no more fear here. At least I thought I was, but I was still a baby. Staying out late, running my mama crazy. But I blame you, dog, I ain't had no guidance. I was only 15, I fell in love with violence. Drive-bys, walk-downs, even started robbing. I done took nigga shit that had to use a gun. Flipping hoes and smoking gas was what we call fun. Tryna ride for other niggas got me expelled from school. This 2 years back to back, now what I'm supposed to do? I said, fuck it, I'm dropping out, but then my mama moved. I was only 17 when I heard that news. My auntie boyfriend raised my cousin, fuck I'm supposed to do. Cause it fucked her head up and changed how she live. Whole family saying chill, but I wanna kill. I was on the right path, but now I wanna drill. And that's why
I'm steady searching my soul for answers. I'm steady searching my soul, yeah. I'm steady searching my soul for answers. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm steady searching my soul for answers. Oh, but one day I find it. The blind leading the blind, so it's safe to say that I done been blinded. But it's God's timing.
All right, man. Hey, look. I know y'all probably ain't used to seeing us. This ain't the regular crew. But hey, we gonna call this just cause we on YouTube. I don't want to use the word. I mean, you know what? It's two niggas with a mic and a
And the
roadcaster, man.
roadcaster, we gonna make it work. You
We gonna
feel
make
me?
it work. You know what I'm saying? We just
But
bringing good vibes and have fun. You know
but you know how we gotta pop this thing off,
how we
man.
gonna pop that bitch off, man?
Gotta take that shot.
All right, let's get it.
It wouldn't be right if we ain't pop it off with a shot. You
Let's
feel me?
get it, man.
That for good time, success, man. Happiness, love, all that good stuff.
Goodbye. Have a
Good
fun
vibe.
time.
But anyway, I got a question, man. I do got a question.
What it is.
So y'all just heard the song. So when you writing that song, like what was going through your mind? What kind of emotions you had going, man?
Emotions, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really rap like that. So only thing I really was thinking about was not lying, like telling the truth what I really been through, but at the same time trying to tell that story while making words rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
was just trying to
I
rhyme
was trying to rhyme, but
and
at
get
the
out
same
everything you can
time,
say.
not tell no lies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the emotions I felt, you know what I'm saying, it was real, it was true. But at the end of the day, I was just trying to make that shit rhyme, bro. Cause that shit really hard a little bit for a nigga that don't really
But
do
I'm
that
saying,
shit.
but the stuff you was saying though, you had to have some thoughts coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like what was feeding your thoughts? Like what was like you
Uh
talked about your daddy, you talked about your little cousin, you talked about how you was on the right path in life. We could talk about all that later, but
yeah.
let's just get into it.
Yeah, I was just listening to what you said and with the stuff you were talking about. I'm like, man, I can relate to a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you really fed into what I was talking about. Cause I'm like, once I heard your verse, I'm like, oh yeah, I can talk about this type of shit. So I just was thinking, just going back to the memories and the real feelings when I used to feel like I don't feel like that now. Like I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with my daddy now because you know I'm a man now and I respect him as a man now. But in that moment back then, years and years ago, when I was a little 14, 15, 16-year-old boy, you know, like them just the thoughts I was having, and I just had to go back and tap into them feelings again.
So how you think he's gonna come off like to so like when let's just say your pops, my pops or my mom or somebody hear it, what do you think how you think they gonna you know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, look, like I'm gonna just say that one thing, and that's gonna be it. Kevin Gates just dropped the song. He just said the name of the song is "I Don't Apologize." I don't apologize. Like I ain't sorry. That's just how it's the truth.
you can't tell me how to feel.
Yeah, you
So
can't tell me how to feel at the end of the day. So it's like, you know, that's just the truth. So if you feel how you feel, hey, sorry that I'm not sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you feel about how you feel about it. But that's just how I feel. Like I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. That just was the
oh yeah, I
real
ain't
me.
sorry. I
So
ain't
you know what
sorry.
I'm saying? How you
Cause
feel
I ain't
about it?
lied.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
ain't lied. I ain't lied.
Ain't no lies told.
And I ain't really and like in my verse, I ain't really I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying how I felt.
Yeah.
You probably they probably didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like they know, but like they ain't you articulated it a certain way, so they like, oh, it hit different now. Like
Yeah.
they ain't gonna be mad that you said it. They gonna be mad that you had to feel that as they should. Like as an adult, like if I got a child and I find out they feel a certain type of way, I'm not gonna be mad that they feel that way. I'm gonna be mad that I allowed them to feel that type of way.
I'd say you being that person that like what you just said, you being the person you is, that's probably true. But because it was some shit that I just said in the past that my daddy felt some type of way about, or he felt offended
Yeah.
because I said this or I felt like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people that don't really just be there for their children, when their children speak about it, they feel offended because ain't no way you telling me about me. But because they not looking at it at the bigger picture, like how we is now that we grown and shit. If we not dissing you, it ain't like we don't love you or you know what I'm saying. We just speak on how we feel. So some people might take it the wrong way. You see what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
remember having this conversation with my daddy too. So I'm living with him. Like
Yeah.
I'm almost grown at this point. And I asked him like, you know what I'm saying? Such. First thing he did, blame my mama. It's your mama fault. Your mama did blah blah blah. So so me and him got in an argument, a big argument. Like my dad tried I almost felt like he talking about he'll knock me out that night.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to fight me. Like, damn, I'm just asking you a question, bro. I went outside, bro. I was so mad, bro. I cried, bro. Like, if he put his hands on me tonight, bro, I'm finna be homeless, bro.
I ain't gonna flip, bro. I see the type of that I got, bro. I can say that, but that for what I hear and what I see, that nigga got them hands. So it's like if I was to try to fight my daddy,
Fuck
like
that.
he known for being loyal, being real, and fighting. So if I was to try to fight my daddy, I already know I'm gonna get whooped, but I'm gonna let you know I was there. You gonna feel where I came from. I don't care if you whoop me to
I
death or
don't care
whatever.
about none of that. That night, bro, I had to walk outside. Like, bro, I simply asked you a question. Like, hey, man, why, like a lot of my life, you was missing? First thing, my mama. So I ain't talked to my mama for a long time. But I
Yeah.
found her recounting, and I asked her, and guess what? The first thing she said,
Your daddy.
my dad. I said, you know, I ain't gonna never get the answer that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like the truth. Like I want the bro, I'm old enough to understand now. Just tell me the truth. Like, what's the truth? Like, y'all weren't ready. Y'all young. I mean, even grown as a man now, I feel like that ain't a real excuse. But you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, like once you get of age, you can be like say you ask your daddy, you be like, it was your mama. Now that you're a man and you done dealt with women and females and shit, you be like, okay, I understand what you mean. It was your mama because I know how females and women is. But at the end of the day, that's not no excuse because when you say you
Yeah,
ask your mama, oh, it was your daddy, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So both of y'all using each other as an
As
excuse.
an excuse, and it's like when a child involved, it's different. Like the woman can't be bitter and not let the man see his child, and the man got to be willing to try to see his child. He can't
Yeah.
just say, "Oh, my baby mama doing this, man. F the child, I don't care." You know what
My
I'm saying?
thing is, you really can't say my mama if you ain't
Putting in the effort.
if she ain't the one raised me or you ain't the one raised me. It was both of y'all.
Yeah,
I went straight to my grandma fresh out the hospital. Like, how is it?
both. Yeah.
So if I would have talked to my daddy and he'd have been like, "Man, your mama wasn't shit," blah blah blah, and I talked to my mama, she'd be like, "Oh, your daddy wasn't shit. I wasn't finna have you around your daddy." And then I would understand. Okay, maybe my mama.
You want the real truth, like
What's going on?
when
Y'all,
y'all was doing what y'all did to have me. What made y'all go separate ways and be like? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it this nigga cheated and you just couldn't take it no more? Was it
yeah.
she just act crazy? You know what I'm saying? You
You
want the real
you thought you were too
truth.
young to have
Yeah,
kids.
the
Like,
real truth.
nigga probably really wanted to abort me.
Really, what's crazy though is I ain't never just asked my mama that, bro, because I grew up like my mama didn't. My mama wasn't the type to keep her children away from their daddy. It's just my daddy didn't put in the effort to see his children or do for his children. So my mama was like, even though it's not right, she was just hateful towards him because he didn't put in the effort. So it's like all I heard was bad stuff around about my daddy because he never put in the effort to try to, you know what I'm saying, do this and that. And I remember my mama saying like her boyfriend at the time try to give him money to come get us and take us shopping or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, and
Just so he could be a
just so
dad.
he can be a daddy and it still wouldn't happen, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I never just asked my mama or my daddy.
I think when the adult hate the other adult, the children want to feel the wrath. Like,
Yeah.
if your dad mad at your mama, he don't care about you. Like, he always gonna have in the back of the mind. My child ever asked me, I'm gonna just say his mama.
But what's crazy is this how I know it wasn't my mama because when I'm around my mama, she can't stand the man. She don't even want to be around him. But when I'm around my daddy, she was a great mama. She, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you came up how you did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't blame my mama because the type of woman I know her as, she not gonna keep her children away from him. It's just he not putting in the effort to be in our lives or be in my life. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, growing up, I never just where's my daddy? I'm just seeing other people with their daddy. Like You know what I'm saying? Kids with they daddy and they mama, they daddy coming to the football games, growing up and all that, and doing this and that. So it's like all I had was mama. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit, you had more than me.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Well,
So
I had my grandma, and my auntie, but it was just like, bro, I had my grandma. My auntie stayed there. My grandma died. I started staying with my auntie.
mm-hmm.
Bruh, it's weird though, cause my auntie sent me to. Well, she really my cousin, but I call her auntie now. If you ever hear me talk to her, I talk to her. I call her auntie. But she sent me she sent me to live with them for a better life, and she died like shortly after. I was like, bro,
Cause she knew it was coming. She knew she was gonna die.
I don't know.
How'd she die? Like
Heart
she had
attack.
I don't know. She must have felt something or
I don't
something.
know, but she went. So I was in the. So if you from Albany, you know what CME. I was staying at CME, and CME kind of rough, G. So at that time, I was heading the wrong way though. So she kind of try to get him out of here.
Yeah.
Bro, I just wish I was grown. Like
Mm.
when my grandma and my auntie was suffering, bro, I wish I was grown because I would have handled all that. I stand on that. Like it wouldn't have been the same, bro.
Yeah, man. That's one thing I commend. I salute my mama on because we ain't never struggle. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was making everything happen by herself, we ain't never go without. That's one thing I can respect and salute my mama for because if it was school time, and she probably hate me for saying it, if it was school time, cause she don't even like talking about her business, but if it was school time, she gotta go get a loan. She gonna do whatever to make sure that we don't go without. But at the time, I didn't realize what was going on. I'm like, bro, we gotta go from this place to this place. But at the time, she was doing all this just to get us money for school, to get us new school clothes.
Bro,
In the moment, I'm like, man, I don't want to be sitting here with her while she try to fill out these paperwork and all that. But
bro,
now, I
my
appreciate that.
grandma was. The reason I say we were suffering because who was staying with my grandma? It was me, my daddy, my auntie, her three kids,
Mm,
and my uncle. I was
mm.
staying with my grandma and her man. So she can't take. So, bro, my grandma used to make a bologna salmon, bro. I ain't lying. And she'll take that, the little brown pieces on the bread. She'll take
Yeah,
the end piece and give me
yeah.
that, and I'd be happy with that, bro. I'm like, what? That was, hey, boy, grandma, you ain't gonna. I know you ain't gonna eat the end off that bread. Let me get that.
I ain't gonna
Break me
lie.
a piece of bologna
I
sandwich.
wasn't struggling, but I used to love them. Like I used to love it because I just was fat and greedy. But I just was fat and greedy. Like I used to
Yeah.
love when my grandma cooked breakfast. All my cousins come over. I know that they not finna eat as much as I am. So I'm finna have a Thanksgiving, boy. I
You
used to
feel me?
love that, boy.
Yeah, but grandma made sure we splitting we splitting what we got, but we all in this together. You hear me?
And you know what's crazy to me, bro?
But,
People, I realized this when I was growing up. So people on my street, the one dude, well, it was a couple people on my street. They had mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? We had mama. Just mama by herself and make sure we had everything that everybody else had. Bikes, you know what I'm saying? All the toys, all that. People with mama and daddy that over provided because you know what I'm saying, it's two people. They respected they stuff more than the kids with just a mama trying to make sure you got everything. That's crazy to me now that I'm older.
you
Like
said what you mean?
they respect like so say with their bikes and stuff, with their bicycles. We'd just throw ours on the ground. We wouldn't let no. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We everybody, if you know what I'm saying, you can ride our bike or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can tear it up. Even though mama busted her ass just to make sure we had it.
Nah, it wasn't like that for
I'm
me.
just saying about for me, like growing up, like just seeing this now that I'm older, like we didn't respect what she did, even though she went over the extreme just to provide for us, just to get us something like that, like a bicycle. That's $100 some. That probably was a lot to her back then. But the kids that had a mama and daddy that worked and could do this easily, they respected their stuff more than the kids that only had a mama and busted her ass just to get that for you. You didn't respect it as much.
Cause they had a more a man telling them,
Yeah.
you got a man. Like you listen to your mama, but you feel like all the boys growing up, like you my mama, but
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a boy. Little girls respected they stuff,
Yeah.
bro. I'm a
Man.
boy, man. I ain't.
Man, I
But
love your
see,
mom, man.
I got away with so much stuff though. Like,
I ain't get
bro,
away with nothing.
my grandma was saved me, but I remember like I get suspended from school
Scared to go
and my
home.
and scared to go home.
I was.
And bruh, Officer Gervin, man, Officer Gervin used to take me home from Martin Luther King Elementary School. I know he remember that. He used to take me home every day. Well, every time I go to school, I get suspended. So the most I'm at school is like 3, 4 days. Then I'm suspended for 10 days. Throwing a desk at the teacher, throwing a chair at the teacher, fighting. I don't know, I'm just lashing out, bro. But so my grandma could be dead mad, like, boy, I should whoop you. Ooh, you need a whooping. My daddy come try with me. My grandma ain't mad no more, cause now you ain't finna touch my baby. And like you ain't finna touch my baby, but that's just that. And I wasn't getting no whoop. Like, yeah.
Man, my mama used to whoop our ass, boy. She had, you know, them paint sticks from Lowe's that you get a paint but you stir it with. They had the little short
Yeah.
ones. They had the little short ones like this that was thin, but they had the longer ones like this. It wasn't just thick, but it was about that thick. I remember she taped two of them together. She
Mm.
used to whoop our ass with them bed. We used to stay trying to hide them under the bed all the time.
My grandma
Well,
used to
I
say,
used to get my ass beat, boy.
go cut me a switch off that tree. And you
Nah,
better
see,
not come back with no little one.
that's how my cousin, like when I go to my cousin house, that's how it was. But at my mama house,
So I got to go cut a switch off and be like, grandma
yeah.
finna
And you
whoop my
bet if you get a little one, I'm gonna go get some. Yeah, bro. That's how
yeah,
my cousin them
yeah,
was,
it's
bro.
finna get worse,
That's
man.
how it was at my cousin house, bro.
Yeah. But that's the only day my grandma. Well, I remember she pulled out a stingy cord on me one day. Cause I remember this day vividly too. My cousin Carl took me to the school to the bus. Bro, I walked up the stairs of the bus and hopped right off. The bus driver said, "If you don't want to stay on here, I can't make him stay on here." Boy, I went back to that house. My grandma had done found that when I got that stitching cord out the closet. I ain't never seen her like that. She was in rare form. She was in rare form. I said, "Ooh," but she ain't hit me with it though. But boy, she
But you
had
ever
a
got hit with a extension cord,
no sir.
bro? My mama hit me with a extension cord one time. She only hit me one time, and I ran out the house. I ran out the house because I used to get whooping with belts and paint sticks and stuff like that. When she hit me with that extension cord, boy, I ran out the house. Ran. She got in her car and followed me. Like, come back to this house, boy. But boy, that extension cord, boy, ain't nothing like that
Yeah,
extension cord. She rapped me one time. She ain't like whoop me with it. Like when she rapped me, nigga, I ran. Cause I wasn't used to nothing like that, man.
I used to watch my auntie Faye with her children like that, but I was so scared of that lady when I was young, man. I remember one day, bro. So she used to buy the ice cream sandwiches, bro, and like she'd count them. So one day she came home, one of her ice cream sandwiches was missing. She started yelling at everybody. Everybody like, I ain't ate it. I ain't ate it. She whooped everybody in the house but me because she knew I was scared. I ain't steal it. After she whooped everybody, she found it in the freezer. Yo, hey, you don't got a whooping. You don't got a whooping now,
Man,
bro. It was just, it was just.
that's just how we grew up,
Yeah,
man.
everybody grew up different, man.
Everybody grew man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
But I think
crazy.
that's why I am the way I am now, though. Like I'm chill now. I'm relaxed. Like
But see, what's different between me and you is you was acting up in school from elementary up.
yeah.
See, I had, even though I ain't have a daddy, I had a grandpa, my mama daddy, and he was like my daddy. So if I get in trouble, he gonna be the one to discipline me. You know what I'm saying? He only whooped me one time. And the only time he whooped me was because I was at his house and my little friends that was in his little apartment complex or whatever, it was a school directly behind his house. The only thing separated the school from the apartment complex was a fence. And the school was abandoned and they had like you know them big metal trash bins, like they big as a motherfucker. Like you know
Got
when
them big
you
green ones.
the big green was where you throw like a lot of stuff in
Yeah,
it.
big
It
brown,
was a
big
lot of
green ones.
stuff in it, and the dudes from the apartment complex or whatever, they wanted to go over there and like get into it, to like just look through it or whatever. And I went with them. And when I came back, my grandpa found out and he whooped me. He was like, "Don't be a follower, be a leader." And like that was the only time I just got a whooping and got an explanation. Like
Right.
only time I got a whooping by my mama is because I did something and it's like she cussing me out while she whooping me, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no talk. Like when my grandpa whooped me, it was like, hey, I'm whooping you because I love you. And don't be a follower, be a leader. You know what I'm saying? That was the only time I ever got a whooping with by him. And I remember the last time I got suspended from school, he was like, he came by my mama house because my mama told him. He was like, I'm gonna whoop you when I get back. I'm finna leave, but I'm finna whoop you when I come back. He never came back, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, he ended up passing away. But, you know what I'm saying, that was the only father figure and daddy I had in my life. So once he died when I was 12. So once he died, that's when I started getting in trouble, not caring about, you know what I'm saying, what my mama gotta say and all that type of shit. That's the difference between me. You was in second grade, nigga, I wasn't
Oh
getting in
yeah,
no trouble, nigga.
I
I
flunked
was,
second grade because.
man, I was,
But
bro.
I flunked second grade with honor roll though, nigga. I had honor roll,
Yeah.
nigga. I had got a math award for the highest math grade in the fucking school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my granddad, he would. So my granddad, I think he had a little money, so I used to go to his house ride 4 wheelers and stuff. But that nigga went to prison for murder in like 2000.
That when I was born.
Yeah, so, yeah, he
I was
went.
born
That nigga,
February 2000.
everybody called him Uncle Kill. That nigga a fool.
Yeah, man.
That
Like,
nigga a fool.
yeah, man. But I was like from kindergarten to sixth grade. I get
You was
right
an
up
angel.
there now and then. I ain't gonna say I was an angel because like when fifth grade and sixth grade came, I was, you know what I'm saying, get right up there now and then. But I wasn't throwing disc at teachers and shit.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
no.
I
Cause
flunked.
I the way my mama raised me was manners. So it's like even if I'm mad at a teacher, I wouldn't even be that mad to do something to my teacher.
I was very respectful, but I couldn't control. I couldn't
Your
control
anger.
my anger.
Yeah.
Like once I get mad, bro, I'm mad. Like fuck what you, forget what you talking about. Like, bro,
I wasn't never like that, bro, until I got older. Like
I remember sitting in the back of the classroom just raging. Like, oh, you come up to me, I'm gonna throw this desk at you.
I remember kids like that in school. They used to give them medicine. Okay, they used. I remember
I
it was
don't
this
think I
one
took no
dude.
medicine. No.
They used to give him medicine because he was like that. And if he didn't take his medicine, this bro, he would go crazy cussing the teachers out. I'm like, damn, this thing cussing the teachers out was crazy to me.
Yeah,
Cause boy, cussing, I ain't saying not one cussing word.
but I was so smart though. Like they knew it was something like deeper than
Yeah.
me just being. I'm angry at something, bro. I was angry at something. I couldn't. Nobody knew, but I think I don't. I still don't know why, but I feel like I know why though.
Yeah. Cause you it's just a you know what I'm saying, feeling. It's an
Yeah,
unconscious
we stayed in the hood too.
unconscious feeling. Like
I see
you
all my cousins, them just thugs. So,
yeah.
so when you angry, you turn into that person that either you portraying to be or whatever the situation is. So when I got real angry, I'm a thug. Nah, hey, you walk up on me, I don't care who you is.
But I used to be a scary little boy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh,
I used to be scared. I used to be scared of my mama. Like I ain't stopped just being scared and shit till I got older. When my grandpa died, that's when stuff just started going downhill. But like coming up before that, I just used to ain't do shit because I was scared of my mama. And I feel like that's how kids supposed to be. I ain't gonna say they supposed to be scared, but like they supposed to respect their parents enough to not do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? In school and shit like that. Some people don't have parents, but kids that have parents gonna respect their parents enough to not just go act a fool at the schoolhouse and stuff like that. So
I was
I just
protected
never
at home. Though. I was protected. My grandma protected
see
me.
my mama wouldn't. She would protect me if like my life, but like when it came to knowing what's right and what's wrong, she wasn't protecting. It was some kids that whether they was right or wrong, they mama gonna stand by their side. But see, my mama only gonna stand by my side when I'm right. But if I'm wrong, she gonna do whatever it takes to let me know that what I did was wrong.
Bro, you could talk to any of my cousins right now. Nobody thought I'd make it this far, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody. But
You
hold
you
your
got your
thought.
own house, own car, brand new car. Yeah.
2023 motherfucker. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
what year we in? 2023.
2023 motherfucker. Let's take this shot though.
Oh, yeah, we got to pull up again. Go ahead. I pulled that one, man. You go ahead and pull up another one. Commercial break. Two niggas with a mic and a roadcaster. That crazy. That funny as hell. That funny. Pull that bit, man. Oh, damn, boy, you pulling my shit with 30 seconds. It's all right. I'm gonna edit all that. I'm gonna edit this shit out. I thought you were gonna have it in you.
Alright, we back, so you know what time it is. You gotta take a shot with the game.
Another shot, man.
Another shot. Take a shot with two niggas with a podcast. I'm a roadcast.
Really could have that bit. I don't understand, bro. So look, when I first started drinking, bro, I was
You been drinking about 2
I was
years.
17 when I think I got drunk for the first time, and it was Hennessy. And I always drunk out the bottle when I first started drinking, so I never was taking shots until I got into the military. Niggas
What's
be,
out the bottle?
I get a bottle and I drink out the
I'm
bottle.
saying, what is that?
I'm just saying,
that ain't
like,
no shot.
but what I'm saying is I never pulled
In the
in
glass.
the glass and then do this and then touch the ground or whatever the fuck we touch. Like, I was like, bro, when I joined the military and I'm around niggas that doing it, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is we doing? Like, nigga, just touch my glass and drink. Why the fuck I gotta touch the table? Like,
It's you know,
a
it's
tradition?
just like slapping the ass at the top of the bottle.
What?
Before you open the bottle, you slap the ass. You don't do that? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Slap the ass of the bottle before you open it.
Bro, well, I got a bottle of Hennessy, bro.
You just open it.
Cause
When
I
that time you drunk Hennessy?
oh, it's been a while. 'Cause I don't even like it no more.
Well, mature grown folk drink
I don't
tequila.
even like Hennessy. I don't even like Hennessy
We drink
no more,
tequila
bro.
now, man. We drink tequila now. You feel
Nah,
me?
I might drink I like rum too. I like that bamboo. That bamboo is smooth. So I drink rum too. I drink a little rum. The bamboo only.
Is bamboo rum?
Yeah, that's the only rum I ever tasted. Bamboo. Well, I didn't taste the white rum too,
You
but
ain't drink Bacardi?
no, I never tasted that.
Why you ain't drink that stuff that you brought over here?
That Tito's. Listen,
Oh, fuck, I drink no tea.
before I joined the military, bro, I was working at Taco Bell, and my auntie, I mean not my auntie, I'm tripping. My mama have like the big bottle of Tito's on the
Cause they
counter.
cheap.
Listen, I'm only 19. I'm only 19 at the time. I can't go buy liquor, and I went smoking because I'm trying to join the military. So I see they got liquor in the kitchen, so I pour me some, and I see we got Kool-Aid or whatever we got in the refrigerator. I used to be straight, man. Oh shit!
Fall break.
Ain't nothing in that bit. Damn, man. There you go. There you go. That bitch sliding on your side though. All right, there we go. But yeah, man, I be in the kitchen, bro. See they got the little Tito's. I'm pouring that. Got juice in the refrigerator. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm used to smoking, bro. I was a smoker. I was never a drinker. So only time I ever drank was with some lean, bro. Like I get a drink, get some lean, put it like that shit. I see why. You ever drunk lean?
Yeah.
I see why motherfuckers be addicted to it, bro. Cause that
Make it
shit
feel
so it ain't body. It make you feel good, but it's just so good. Like, bro, the taste of that promethazine codeine, bro, with a drink.
I'm gonna say promethazine codeine ain't nice, but when you put the Jolly Ranchers and the
Nah, see,
Sprite and
see,
the,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Where I'm from, we never use Jolly Ranchers. We never
You
use the
just put it in
candy.
Sprite.
We just not even Sprite. We'll get a drink like whatever we feeling. Like it depends on what we was feeling. See, my favorite used to be that pineapple Fanta. That pineapple Fanta in that drink. That shit, that one it was $15, $20 a line. So when it was 15, I'm talking about a line. Like a line ain't never like this. But nigga ain't had no money back then, but you know what I'm saying? So that was a lot. But that shit is
It's a
just
lot of
so
fun.
it make you feel good, but it do nigga fall asleep out of nowhere. But at the same time, it just tastes so good.
Bro, it took me a minute to get used to
Bruh,
weed,
it
bro.
just tastes
I'm
so
talking about weed. It
a
took me,
weed. See, I was
bro.
smoking when I was 14, 13,
Nah,
14.
I ain't smoked till I got to high school, bro.
I was 13, 14 smoking.
So
I
my
love
thing
weed.
is, I was always a drinker. So it
Mhm.
don't matter. So I ain't never just smoke and not drink. So every time I smoke and drink, I be
Oh, I done did that plenty of times.
I be tripping. I be like, bruh, I'm seeing shit that ain't there. Like everything funny, but everybody else chilling. I'm like, bruh. But then when I finally just smoked, I was like, oh, this great.
Yeah.
Oh, this great. Like I just wanted to rap.
Yeah, man, I done tripped a few times off weed though. Like I remember one time I was tripping, I was at Kill's house, at her mama house, and I had bought some gas for my homeboy. I hit that bit a few times, but I got so high, I said I ain't smoking no more. I went through the blunt and the lighter in the trash can.
Yo,
I'm so high. The whole night I'm
yo.
tripping. But get what? That next morning when I ain't high,
You
I'm
went
going
looking
in the
for
trash can.
you
Oh
went
my life.
looking
I
for
went
a
into the
G.
bro, I went to the trash can. When that high went down, I went to the trash can, got the blunt and the lighter. I'm in
It's
that
crazy.
bitch.
So you ain't even like being that high, but
Yeah, but
you wanted to get
you
high
start you
again.
start learning your limits. Like,
Oh yeah,
okay, this some good weed, so I know I can't just smoke this bit all the way till it's gone. I just gotta hit a few times and be straight.
I ain't
So
even gonna lie to you. I became a true mid smoker. That lie used to have me too high, but mid'll give you a
mids,
headache at the end
mids.
of the day, but it'll get me high enough. I remember I was smoking mid one time with my dad and them, and I'm high. I'm keep hitting this bitch. I'm like, bro, I can't get no higher than this. I wanted to go a little bit higher than what mid could take me, but I don't want to go where fucking loud gonna take me. Like, I'm in that in between mid loud. I'm like, but loud had me fucking.
But I don't think it's that loud have you like that. I think you just smoke too much of it. So like when you smoke loud, was you with somebody else
Yeah,
that was a smoker? And if
yeah,
you with somebody else that's a smoker, they gonna smoke the whole thing.
yeah.
See
They gonna
me,
keep passing that
if I
bit
go
to me.
buy my own, if I go buy my own gas, I'm not finna smoke the whole blunt in one sitting. I'm gonna hit that bit a few times till I get to where I feel like, all right, this is a nice ass spot where I want to be. Then I'm gonna set it down. Then when it start coming down, I'm gonna go light that bit up again. One blunt might last me a whole day, but some motherfuckers might smoke three, four, five blunts in
Yeah,
one day.
but I gotta be doing something. I can't just smoke and sit around like so.
Nah, shit.
Motherfucker, people smoke and go to sleep. I can't. Well, bro,
Have you ever tried other drugs than like weed? So I didn't try. You ever took pills?
I was a codon, but the doctor gave me that.
Bro, I done took bars.
Nah,
Them bitches crazy. Like
you
them bitches.
snort coke and all kind
Nah,
of shit.
I ain't did that. I done took bars like Xanax. That's what we call Xanax. Xanax pills. We call them bars.
Yeah, I know, but
But
they also
them bitches knocking
call.
on your ass. And I didn't smoke spice.
Uh,
I
well,
didn't
I think
smoke
I smoked, bro.
I didn't smoke spice
I
before
had
that
to smoke
shit.
smart. I had to one
That
time.
should have had you so high but it don't last as long as weed. It only have you damn my shoulder. It, it only have you high for like 15 minutes and then you come right back down.
Long 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I had them smoke some spot one night.
But I tried shrooms too. I love shrooms.
So let me tell you,
Shrooms is oh my god, shrooms is amazing.
let me tell you, this nigga here promoting drugs. But let me tell you, the night I think I smoked spot. It was a hotel party. I'm with my partner them. Like I'm still kind of new to weed, but I know what weed feel like at that point. Like
Yeah.
I know my limit on hit that bitch 2 times, and there was a bunch of women in that bitch. So all the female hitting. So I said, bro, I'm drinking. We cheap then. I'm drinking Jose Cuervo, pulled up some Jose. Hit the
But my
weed.
first
Hit the
time
weed.
trying,
Hold
not
up.
to cut y'all look, my first time
Nigga,
trying.
hold up.
No, listen, look, my first time
Not
trying
to cut you off, but I'm gonna cut you
my
off.
first time trying Jose Cuervo was in Guam.
Man, hold up. Anyway,
I'm
so,
done.
Oh, so we at a hotel party, bro. A lot of women, a couple of my partners, nigga. Everybody smoking weed, everybody drinking. So I hit the weed, only hit that bitch like. I'm straight on that.
Oh,
bitch.
you was the type of nigga that didn't inhale.
No, I'm inhaling that bitch.
I was
Come
gonna
up, come up for you to talk about your ass.
No,
Oh,
but-
boy, you just hitting and
we
blowing out
used,
the
we
smoke.
used to say that, but see, bro, we was bad influence.
I
Like,
wasn't-
we'll make a nigga hit that bitch and hit him in the chest. When we hit you in the
Yeah.
chest, you go, you gonna cough. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna make you inhale that motherfucker.
But let me tell you how that night went. So I'm on the liquor. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel that weed. But next thing you know, I started tripping.
How old you were?
I had to be like 16, 17. So I started tripping, G. So I done went in the bathroom and my mind playing tricks on me in the bathroom. I remember my mind kept saying, oh boy, you finna throw up. But I kept leaning over the toilet, but I never threw up. So it got quiet in the hotel, bro. Everybody done left this bitch. Beside the people that stand here, I think it was a girl and a dude. Like, they probably getting ready, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I heard a knock on the door. My partner came back and said, hey, my homeboy in there. The girl said, no, the fuck he ain't in here. Shit, I'm in the bathroom. So he done came. He said, hey, Fred, what up, bro? She like, oh shit, nigga is in here. Nigga is in here. Bro, I'm walking, I'm stumbling, I'm like, so the nigga driving, he driving on the highway, get me home. I said, boy, you Jeff Garden, ain't it? You Jeff, I felt like this nigga, I felt like we was in NASCAR. I said, bro, I'm tripping, bro. I could not go to sleep because every time I try to go to sleep, bro, I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
too much shit going on.
I mean, bro, I done had some good weed. Like, bro, back when it was just Reggie, back in the days when it was just Reggie and they didn't call loud gas, they only called it loud.
They call it perp.
They call it perp. Like, back then it wasn't just gas. Like, it was just loud, perp, kush, all that. I done had that and then transition into, bro, I had, bro, the best weed I ever had that just smelled so good and just tasted and it just smoked so good. It was some Gorilla Glue, bro. I remember my homeboy.
That sound like some shit I don't want.
But it was called Gorilla Glue, and this the reason when who was that knocking on the door?
Who that?
Hey, we gonna be back, man. Hey, look, somebody knocking on the door. We gonna be back, man. I gotta walk. I gotta see what.